What up, though? My bad. Just grabbing me a little bite to eat real quick. Um, I ain't gonna make this video too long. Just a few points I want to make. God got a way of getting your attention. Okay, he'll be like, "All right, my son, my daughter, y'all, you ain't catching the signs. You ain't drawing near me. Got a way. He got a way to get all our attention, though. Sometimes it don't gotta be like a really bad situation. However, when it's time for him to get your attention, he gonna get it. There ain't no way around that. But basically got my attention. I was just like, man, look, you got it. You got it, Lord. I ain't even trying to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to fight this one. You know what I'm saying? Um, I believe this one was a wake up call just so I could be in the right posture. You know what I'm saying? And he working with my mind and my heart. And the main takeaway right now, I feel like I'm on this transformation. Shout out to my boy Ty. He doing this thing, TY. He got the Alpha Elite transformation, mind, body, soul. Um, and I support him on his movement with that. Me, I'm still cutting up, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, God got my attention. And I said, God, I can't do this no more. I can't spin a block no more. You know what I mean? So I said, I trust you, Lord, and I'm gonna be obedient, and I ain't gonna continue to do things my way. Cause don't get it twisted, boy. We could do some things, and we thinking we really doing some things, but it say not by might, not by power, but by the Spirit. You know what I mean? So you can have the ambition, you can have the hustle, you can have the motivation, you can have the strength or the willpower. That's might and power, if you ask me. But by the Spirit, did the Spirit, are you are you one with the Spirit? Is the Spirit leading you? Are you being led by the Spirit? Are you know what I'm saying? If not, that thing gonna crumble every time. You might even get somewhere and be like, "Nah, I did that." You know what I'm saying? I must be doing that. Man, it's only gonna happen so long until you realize you gotta have that foundation. You gotta have that foundation. So I just been reflecting lately, man. I just been reflecting, and I decided to come on here and share my thoughts, man. I don't want to get too deep. I'm not trying to pastor it out. I ain't trying to reverend it out. I ain't trying to church it out. I ain't trying to religion it out. But I'm just giving you a real testimony, and that'll be the testimony today. Is I had to draw back close with God. I had to really because I'm working on relationships. I looked up and I said, all my relationships that mean something to me are not as strong as they could be. And I had to see myself for who I am. You know what I mean? And I had to realize, you know what I'm saying? I gotta step it up. So that comes with, me putting away certain things that became my identity over the years. Just no more being loyal to that. No more doing that the same way. I'm a trust God, okay? Because let me tell you, with God, you can't go wrong. I ain't never heard a person say I went wrong with God. See what I'm saying? So when you really start talking to God and not just praying with a hidden motive, with doubt and fear, and you just asking, but you praying like, "Nah, God, I know you got me. Like, God, what's up?" You know what I mean? Like, as a man, as an alpha, as a leader, as a man of God, there's a certain way you got to conduct yourself. You can't be double-minded because a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. You got to say what you mean and mean what you say. And you got to stand on business, stand for something to fall for anything. You know what I mean? Where your loyalty lie? Where is your loyalty at? Where's your integrity at? Where your faith at? You know what I mean? So right now we forging a new man, a new man. That's the plan. And that's the testimony today. So whatever y'all got from that, I don't know. I'm still cutting up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm well. Uh, it's never too late. We put so much of our time and our thought and energy into so many things to where the days become weeks and the weeks become years, and you be like, man, I could have really spent some time, just a little bit of time. You know what I mean? And I'm really working on the consistency, just the area that I lack in. You know what I mean? And that's the honest to God truth. And it's all about our choices and our decision that's going to create the legacy of our lives. So I'm in my mid 30s. You know what I mean? Looking kind of good. I'm okay. I'm a little scruffy, gruffly, but I just been thinking more long term. What's really important? What I really want to do out here, and how I want to be. That's it. Love to everybody that tapped in and checked out the live. You know what I'm saying? More coming soon. I'm gonna get back to eating this food though, for sure.